This 26 Sports and CCTV high school basketball presentation is presented by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
All right, we are just a few seconds away from third quarter action here from Cadillac High School. The Traverse City Trojans with a slim 23-22 lead over the Vikings. I hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast of high school basketball here on 26 Sports and CCTV. And thank you to our sponsors, Fox Motors, Cadillac Tire, Pizza Plus, and our presenting sponsor tonight, Cadillac Castings. So thank you to CCI, Fox Motors, Pizza Plus, and Cadillac Tire for all that they do. And here come the Vikings with the ball. Tip Baker right there. Doesn't look like a change in the Vikings starting lineup at all.
This could be a lot of fun in the second half with the strategies.
Nice strong move right there. And then a good offensive rebound. Mickelson's going to penetrate. He's going to get bodied off that. And that's a good call. That's definitely a foul.
Tough call. Stepped in late. Hey, I'll tell you, Cale Mickelson can get to the rim.
Yep.
And it helps the Vikings when he gets there because he can kick it. He can finish. He can draw a foul like this.
Yep. He's got shooters everywhere around him as he does penetrate. He's physically strong enough to hold on to the ball in there. We see Traverse City's Jack Sherwin picks up his first team foul early here. Ties the game with the first free throw for Mickelson. Off on that one. Briggs with the ball, and Schwaneke right here brings the ball down the floor. Penetrates. Bodied off that little bit. Nice jump shot. Tobin Schwaneke gets into the scorebook here early in the second quarter. He gets this rebound. Goes coast to coast here. Holds it up. No, he doesn't. Penetrates, kicks.
Nice no-look pass.
No-looked again, yep. Pat Briggs. Sorry, Pat. You don't get credit for that. That's Preston Briggs right there with that rebound and basket. Preston is related here to Pat Briggs of the Cadillac area. We were visiting with a couple of Pat's kids up here, Mike, at halftime.
Yeah, it's nice to see Taylor and Morgan. I was thinking about that too, Dan. It's nice this time of year to watch. Like you see Aiden Raphael driving to the hoop for two. It's always nice to see the former Vikings coming back over the holidays to see their family and getting back in the gym.
Yeah, supporting the players they've played against maybe in practice or watched in JV team kind of thing as these guys were older. Always good to see that support for the program. 27-25 Traverse City, being really patient. They try to get it into Briggs against Rundstrom. Charlie pushes them baseline real well.
Nice catch. I think that ball was going all the way out to Schwaneke.
I think it was.
And Sherwin sticks his hand up and just snags it.
He's got meat hooks for hands. I tell you what, he grabbed that. Awesome. Mickelson gets his second foul on that. Our camera crew out here tonight, everybody. We've got, we'll start with the folks in the truck first this time. We got Wyatt Van Dynen inside. And Isabel Granadas. She's doing the graphics behind the scene. Wyatt's doing all the directing for us.
Sherwin goes 1 for 2 for the Trojans.
And on our cameras, Allie DeClaire, Zach Wiggins, and Damian Brooks. Thanks for those guys being here tonight and help us out with that. Mickelson with a
good movement for the Vikings. Central playing man and Cadillac a little penetration and kick. Extra pass from Logan Wild to Cale Mickelson for the 3. Nice offensive set, ties us up at 28.
Briggs penetrates, kicks it off,
he lost
stumbling
control
there. That's one of those ones you hope everybody comes down, nobody gets an ankle turn on that. As Trey Searles fell to the ground right there. Yeah, he did. He did, Aiden. Oh, that's a good call.
Well, I'm glad he called it because there's a fellow up here who made the same call.
Might just to our right a little bit.
Might have to get him a whistle and a shirt.
28 up Traverse City with the ball. They look inside to Briggs. Raphael with some great weak side help on that baseline. As we see Schwaneke.
I'm not sure.
Step to the line here now.
I think because Schwaneke kind of tilted his body in the air to make it look like he's drawing a lot of contact. The second on Aiden Raphael. That gives him 2 along with Cale Mickelson and Tip Baker.
Schwaneke kind of has a glide to him as he penetrates in there, doesn't he?
He's super quick, very agile. I think he had a nice little lean in the air, but I'm not sure how much contact was actually made. But he does put you in a very precarious position on defense.
He drains the first. This one is also good. Traverse City back up to a 2-point lead. The Vikings push it. Nice job right there. Good 3-point shot. That's going to be off.
I think it's a good idea by Logan, just that
Henry Goldcool with those long arms gets to that.
Yep. Schwaneke getting to the rim.
Schwaneke penetrates again. 4 quick points in the last few seconds for him. 4:40 to go. The Vikings trail by 2. Baker penetrates.
Oh, yeah.
Hangs in there.
Too much.
Gets it.
Too much for Trey Searles to handle right there.
Well, Trey's going to pick up that foul.
Tip got right into, and hey, once again, for the Vikings, getting to the rim.
Levi Klotz checking in for the Vikings here. We might see them go back to that little odd front zone now. They seem to be pretty successful with Levi running the top of that. We'll see if that's what they do here or not, or if they stay man.
I think they also like
they're going to stay man.
The offensive end that Levi offers. 7 points in the first half.
Vikings will settle for that, but Schwaneke is on fire here in the third quarter. Gets his first 3-point basket of tonight's game. He has 12 unofficially right now.
Aiden Raphael for 3.
We trade 3-pointers at each end, Mike.
Sure.
Looks like you and me playing a little one-on-one.
Yeah, those aren't threes, Dan.
The 3-point line's a lot shorter on our court.
And the rim's a lot lower. A lot of good hesitation moves by Schwaneke. He can just kind of seem to get where he wants to get to.
Mickelson did a nice job with that. That's just a tough matchup for him.
It's a nice rebound.
That shot by Klotz was a little short. Baker with a steal inside. Off the pass from Briggs.
Tip really dug in nicely there to play some help defense.
Mickelson's going to be able to penetrate to the hoop right
Look
there.
At him go. Nice job, Cale. That's he just dips that left shoulder a little bit, protects the ball.
I thought it looked like Schwaneke looked a little tired on that. He didn't offer much defense on that.
On the help?
Cut right there on the help, yeah.
Sometimes,
or either that or he wanted to stay with Runstrom because Charlie's pretty solid from the 3-point line out there.
What they're seeing a lot now is that person in the corner will not come in and help. They might show briefly, but then giving up that corner 3 is just too easy.
Yep. This is Briggs. He's going to penetrate with his left hand. That ball is deflected by Runstrom. Baker saves it from going out of bounds to Mickelson. The Vikings are going to slow it down, trailing by 1 as we kind of have been in a pretty even game here for most of this third quarter and the last few minutes of the second. Mikey?
I tell you, Tip is playing a really nice ball game.
There's Runstrom with that 3. Oh, everything but in right there. This is a tough matchup right here.
Get him on the charge.
We got an offensive foul.
I tell you, Charlie did a nice job sitting his butt in there.
Yeah.
And taking up that space right in the middle of the lane.
You know what? And either way you slice it, Charlie probably isn't going to be quick enough to keep with him. So it's just a smart move on his part to try to just get in front and not slide with him.
I think he saw that Schwaneke had committed to that right hand, and he just jumped over. And, really nice job getting set. And
Schwaneke's third.
You hear that a lot about moving your feet, but he can be in a defensive position. He does not have to be perfectly still. You can't run through a guy.
There's a great flare screen. That shot's a little off. A little tough catch again right there, I think. Maybe a little hurried shot by Klotz. Levi's is just a little off. Schwaneke short on that one. And Klotz gets a rebound. Here come the Vikings. That's a smart idea with that. Yeah, I don't think he touched it there. Oh, he did. Oh, no. Yeah, we'll see how this is called. It didn't look like the Vikings' Evan Bohr touched that pass. I don't think he did. From our vantage point, Mike, that looked like the right call. I'm sure Traverse City obviously not going to like it. Vikings will, and that's kind of the nature of that beast. Vikings down by 1 with under 2 minutes to go. Mike McLaurin with me, Dan Gussert here. Raphael's going to penetrate. And we got a body foul. You know, Aiden doesn't get that call if he doesn't keep his dribble.
Yep.
He picked it up on the first little bump. You know, it's just a no call. But he keeps moving. Sherwin gets his second foul. Just the fourth on Traverse City here in this quarter. Team foul-wise, Vikings only 2.
That's a tough
and
pass.
We got another one.
Good, Aiden has good, strong hands. But that is a tough pass to put in there between two defenders.
Oh, yeah.
And expect him to hang on to it.
And that's Sherwin, I think, again, as he gets 3 all in this quarter right now. Baker in this corner.
Nice move, nice body control. Oh, Evan, nice try.
That'll stay with the Vikings.
Evan came in, nice job crashing the boards for the Vikings.
I think we're going to see Sherwin check out with those 3 fouls, and looks like number 22, Tyler McCoon, checking in for Traverse City.
Wow, what a change of events with the fouls. The third on Schwaneke, the third there on Sherwin in a hurry.
And 5 team fouls.
And 5 team fouls.
Vikings have been pretty strong from the free throw line, and Raphael, screen to screener, results in an easy basket.
Nice find.
Schwaneke's going to take his time coming down the floor, slow the pace down here. His Cadillac's taking its first lead of the game, if I'm right here, Mike.
They had one at the 22-21. Right around there, they had a lead.
There was a great kick out from Briggs as Sam Schmidt's shot was off, but boy, I tell you what, if he would have held on to that, Schwaneke cut and was wide open right underneath the basket. But it's easy to see from up here where you and I are.
It's a good substitution, getting Aiden Raphael a little break at the end of the third for 1:07. Not sure he'll be out the whole time, but getting Kale back in, at least for the offensive possession.
Yep. And we'll see if the Vikings are going to slow down here or if they're going to run their offense. I think we'll see them run their offense. Runstrom. Mickelson.
Good block. Nice defense by.
Meeting that off the glass is Henry Goldcool.
Yeah, that's a great block. Very athletic move. And
Briggs goes with his right hand. He's going to draw the foul and finish. Goldcool gets his first basket of the game. And TC back on top, Mike. What a great game we're getting to watch here
nice
tonight.
Drive. You know, he got a little pass. You can see Levi Klotz there saying, I had him.
Goldcool makes it the 3-point play.
I think that may have gone off Cale Mickelson.
It kind of looked like he got bumped on the shot even.
I think so.
Where I was too. So TC with a 2-point lead, 34 to go here. Third quarter action. You're watching high school basketball on 26 Sports, CCTV.
Nice look.
Nice basket by Evan Bohr off the pass from Levi Klotz. Mike, that's 2 possessions in a row where the Vikings, 2 out of 3 possessions, get easy baskets on some screen.
On the inbound.
On some inbounds.
It's going to be third on Tip Baker, I believe. Be his third.
And Tip's got the tough matchup.
See if they get
Tip and Cale trying to guard Schwaneke.
See if they get him out here for the last 20 seconds.
Oh, that's probably smart as we are knotted at 40.
Well, there goes that game.
We have a timeout by Traverse City here, Mike.
There goes that game in the 40s, I believe, Dan.
Yeah.
We were talking about.
Hey, well, we got a minute here. Why don't we do our second player profile, which just happens to be Cale Mickelson, who just picked up that third-team foul.
Hey, so Cale Mickelson has 11 points in the night, through 3 quarters of play, almost through full 3 quarters. His parents, Tracy. What do we have here? I got Kale's writing.
Chris.
Tracy and Chris
Yep.
and siblings.
Thad and Darren. Yes, Thad and Darren.
So Tracy and Chris Mickelson, Thad and Darren Mickelson. In addition to playing basketball, likes baseball. Hate to say it, but he plays a lot of Fortnite, lifts weights, plays sports, hang out with his friends. His favorite athlete's John Wall. He just plans to go to school, undecided on where right now and what he's studying, but he does plan to attend school after high school. So he's very appreciative of his parents, Tracy and Chris.
That's a pretty easy basket right there.
Goldcool, he's done a nice job. He hit that big block a minute ago, and then to get this offensive bucket for them.
About 6 seconds to go here. Going to the basket right here. Nope, settling for 3 is
Mickelson.
Mickelson at the buzzer to give the Vikings a 1-point lead, 43-42.
That gives, so I misspoke. I said he had 11 with 20 seconds to go. He now has 14.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure his parents are very proud of that performance right there. So, hey, nice finish to the third quarter. Vikings take a 1-point lead.
We'll be right back here on 26 Sports and CCTV with fourth quarter action.